Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's Weekend Whip, I'm going to be working on a page that I started in Mythographic Animals. This is probably one of my least favorite Joseph Kattenbang books. It's his first one that he came out with, but it's the one that has the most just stuff to color. And sometimes I'm in the mood for that, sometimes I'm not. And right now I just needed you guys here to help me get through some of the leaves that I have to color, because I picked a page that has a bunch of leaves. Actually, several of these pages have a bunch of leaves, but today I need to shade some leaves. So I'm going to take a sip of tea. Oh boy, that's good stuff. Okay, so this is the page. So this is the elephant page that I had been working on for my How I Color Elephants video. Which, if you have not seen that, I do have a new ABC video out, which I'm super excited about. I haven't done one in a while, and I appreciate your guys, your patience with me while I figured out how to get back into that. I know it took quite a long time, and like I said, I appreciate you guys having some patience while I got that back going. But yeah, I did this page, and I did another page of elephants. So if you are interested in seeing that, you can check that out on the channel. And then I also did, on that same one, I shared that I evidently like to color elephants, because I have 2 color alongs on the channel that have elephants. And that's way more than any other kind of animal that I have on this channel. So there you go. If elephants are your thing, I got you covered. All right, and so I am trying not to change the tones of these leaves too much, but the colors that I've picked here to shade are all a little different. Okay, and then sometimes, like back in, you guys probably can't even see. I'm gonna zoom you in. Okay, so sometimes back in like these little areas back here, it's really hard to see what is what. And so it's hard to tell where to shade and where. Sometimes you just want to color over it and be like, okay, I'm done. It's just gonna be how it is, and that's what you get. But yeah. All right, so hi everybody. I don't know that I actually said hello. I hope you are having a good weekend wherever you are in your weekend so far. I am coming to you Friday afternoon. I did go ahead and make myself a cup of tea because I did not get my cup this morning. So I thought I would share this lovely little time coloring a little bit with you guys, chatting, and of course sipping on some tea. Also, I know that I already have a layer of color down, but sometimes with Black Widows, if I do a light layer of the lightest color, it makes everything blend better or easier, makes it blend easier. And I can't remember who I was watching where I learned that, but since then I've always done it, and it makes the Black Widows work better for me. So I just do a real light layer on all of those leaves right there, and then I can come in and then I start with my darkest and go from there. I didn't get those ones, did I? I think I just got these back here. So yeah, so as mentioned, I do have new videos out there, the ABC video, and then I also did a tag video, a coloring tag video, where I created a tag all about coloring memories, and that one was really fun to film. I just was sitting in bed one night and just kind of had that idea, and so I checked out to see. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody's ideas that they had or videos that they had for that, but I didn't see any tags that were, you know, specifically that kind of tag. So it was nice to just kind of sit and chat with you guys about some of the coloring memories that I have. So that was a really fun video, and then I tagged a few people, and hopefully they'll be able to do the video. If not, again, like I said in the video, that's not a worry. That's fine. And then I had several people comment, and they really liked the idea of that video, so I was like, oh, so they were going to do it too. So I'm glad it went over pretty well. It's always it's just kind of a guessing game sometimes on what videos are going to do well, what videos are going to, you know, bomb. I mean, not technically bomb, but you know what I mean. Like, I know that, like, if I do anything outside of just coloring, the majority of the times it's not going to get as many views, and that's fine. Sometimes I just want to make a card, or sometimes I just want to scrapbook or draw or whatever that other hobby happens to be, and I want to share it with you guys. Even if, you know, it's not your favorite kind of video, but still just kind of sharing, you know, what I'm up to, basically. Okay, so let's talk about how I shade leaves. So on this leaf right now, I see that this center line here, so I'm going to shade on the left side of that line, and that kind of, I feel like that is in shadow. And so then the leaf kind of is folded like this. So this side is coming up, and then this side is like curved up and then out. So when I shade, I'm going to shade from the center on this side. And then on this side, I'm still going to give a little bit of a line on the little veins there. But instead of going all the way to the center point, I'm going to go just almost there. So I leave a little bit of a highlight. Yeah, just kind of like that. And then I'll come in with my next darkest color and blend that out a little bit. And I'll kind of do the same thing for the other side. And then I'll add in this lightest color and just kind of blend it all out together. But then I have this really nice highlight line kind of right down the center of the leaf. Sometimes I forget to do it. Sometimes it, you know, my pencils aren't listening to me, and I just go ahead and color quickly and get things covered up. But yeah, I like to have that. That's kind of how I've been doing my leaves lately. Yeah. So the next videos that I should be filming, I've got some ideas for some more kind of Amazon paper videos. That one was really a popular one with you all, so I thought that one would be a good one to try to expand on a little bit. I am going to be doing, I think, some like marker work on Amazon paper, and kind of show you how I tried my best to do that. A lot of the times when you're doing, you know, when you're trying to blend on Amazon paper, it's not gonna go the best for you. But there are some ways that you can help make it look better, or yeah, just do your best to make it look better. So I'll share kind of how I do that. A lot of the times, and I'm gonna say cheat, but it's not really cheating. But I was gonna say a lot of the times I cheat and use my pencils to make it look, you know, exactly the way I'm wanting it to. But I think that's okay. It's not cheating. It's another way to color. You're using another tool in your arsenal of supplies to get the achieved look. You know, there's no right and wrong way to art. That's what I got to keep reminding myself. Like I could come in here. I don't have to just use Black Widow pencils either on this. I could come in with, you know, Crayolas or Prismas, or I can mix and match all of my different brands. That's okay. Add in some nice dark shading in here. Nice shadow bit. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of coloring that drives me bonkers, because it's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I think, again, this is kind of why I don't do like mandalas, where it's like a super repetitive motion, because I would just be bored all the time. I need different stuff to keep my brain engaged. I mean, it does kind of help because the leaves are different shapes and I have to figure out, you know, the shading a little bit differently, but it's the same colors, it's the same technique. Yeah. All right, I like that. I am going to add in, I think I'm going to start adding some purple to some of these leaves too, just to add in some more purple, because I really like the purple on like mixed in around the page. I think it looks nice. So I'm going to try that on a couple of leaves coming up here. Let me finish this last one here that I've already got that base coat on, that base layer. So let's see what is going on. I am currently kind of obsessed with watching my kiddos play Animal Crossing. Like it's just, the music is relaxing, the things that they do, it's just like a comfort when it's on, and I can color, you know, I can color in the background while they're doing their thing. So I've been really watching that, and I keep thinking, well, maybe I'll just play. And then I'm like, no, I know as soon as I start playing, I'll get frustrated and tired of it because it's not going as fast as I want it to go. And I don't want to kill my love for it before, or, you know, before I even try. So I'm just like, yeah, it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Okay, let me get a little bit of shading in here, because all of these little rose hips are all right off of that stem, so they should all be kind of in the same color family. Before I started coloring, I had never seen so many rose hips things. I didn't really know what it was. And I was looking at, I think it was a Hannah Carlson book one time, and I was like, what are these things? And so I finally started looking things up, and I was like, rose hips? What are rose hips? There you go. A little bit of background info on me that nobody asked for, but you get anyway. I think they're more common in, I don't know, other places maybe? I don't know. I really don't know anything, a whole lot about plants anyway. Like, I like to look at them sometimes, but yeah, I know nothing. I know nothing. All right, I'm gonna make sure that these are all nice and shaded. There we go. Okay, so again, I'm gonna start with this light layer of the green. This is one of my favorite Black Widow colors, this iceberg color. I think it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab some purple. We're gonna do a little bit of purple just like on the edges of a couple of spaces on these leaves. A little bit here. Maybe on the tip up there. All right, I'm gonna use these others now. I'm gonna add in the shading just like I did before. Let's see if I can make this look pretty cool. So let's see what's coming up. This weekend I have some fun things planned. We are going to have an evening with Carrie. I think it's pronounced Elwes, but I'm not sure. He's the actor from The Princess Bride. And he's going to be, I don't even know what's happening. I just know he's going to be there. And there's like a Q&A session, I guess. I don't know if we're watching the movie with him as well. But my husband got me that for Christmas, and it's finally happening. So that's going to be fun. That's tomorrow. And then Sunday evening, we have tickets to go see Leslie Jones. She's a comedian. She was on SNL for a little while. She's so funny. She's so funny. I want to say so many things, but I probably shouldn't. She cracks me up. So excited to go see her on Sunday too. So that's going to be fun. It's the most, I mean, we've had like open houses and stuff the past few weekends, but nothing fun. We're just like, it's just my husband and I out on the town really. So I think that'll be cool. So I didn't color something back here, but I don't really know what it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like back in this area, like I'm having to figure out what things are. I think it might be a little bit of elephant. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and color that in gray and hope that that is what that is. It's not like anybody's going to really be looking at that, but it's going to be, you know, something that I see. I'm like, ugh, every time I turn to this page from now, I'm going to be like, oh, that one part in there is not really the right, you didn't color that right, you know, every time I see it. Okay. I like the little touches of purple. I think that looks nice. Trying to color around all these little tips of these rose hips too is not the most fun. Okay. Oh, this is slowly taking my will to live. I know I'm being dramatic. I know it. All right, let's just try it without the base. Let's see what happens if I don't put that base layer on. Because that's just one less step that will, you know, lead me to getting this done way faster. We'll see if I can do it. It doesn't blend quite the same, but I mean, for all these teeny tiny leaves, I'm thinking maybe we just skip that step. Yep, I think that's going to be the case. All right, so I'm just going to start just shading things here now because I can't tell what's what back here at all. I think I just started making things green because I wasn't sure what anything was. I'm like, okay, if I can't tell what it is, it's going to be a leaf. That's its new definition. Yeah, so if I had, I don't know if you guys can even see that, this tiny little spot right here that I'm going to hyper focus on. So this little part right here, oh, I had it, my focus locked, so you guys probably didn't see that at all. Anyway, this little spot right here, I can see that if I would have had that base layer down, the darker color would have blended better, but it's like all jagged and weird. Go back to the base layer. All right, that looks like it's a leaf that comes up and goes this way. So this is a stem here. Holy moly. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I do this. This would be, this is like the mind-numbing stuff where I'm just completely zoned out in my coloring. Typically I just, you know, I don't really focus on anything. I'm just kind of going. Pretty sure that's another leaf coming that way. This is a leaf that's hidden back in the back there. But all of this stuff still needs a little bit of shading. At least in my vision, because otherwise it just looks too flat to me. But again, everybody has a different way of coloring. Okay, so I also have like these two sets of random like turquoisey leaves, and I don't really know how to blend in the other colors, like blend those colors in. So I might end up using some of the colors that I have pulled already. Like maybe I'll use like a navy and then a little bit of this, I don't know, this turquoisey green color that I have to get those to blend better. I don't know. I like this page. I want it to be done by the end of the month, so this is helping. Getting this done is helping. I just have to repeat that to myself. This is just a big cluster of stuff back here that there's no way to know what it is. So it's going to be a leaf. I got some more coloring books the other day. I used a couple of gift cards that I had from my birthday. And I bought a whole bunch of Deborah Muller books. Like, I like her artwork. I have several of her books. I have several that I haven't colored in as well. So I need to not, I don't know why I was on that kick in the first place. Like it just kind of hit, and I don't really know what happened or why I decided I needed all of those books. But I mean, the ones that I got were cute. I was pretty picky about which ones I got. Sometimes her books I don't love, but the ones that I got I think are pretty darn cute. I'm most excited about the ones, so it's like the year-long one. I don't remember what it's called, Coloring Through the Seasons or something similar to that, I think. I do kind of want to focus on, look, let's take a break from these leaves. Let's see what I can do about this one. All right, so I'll probably use the Zephyr. Look at this little baby Zephyr, he's so cute. Probably use the Zephyr. I'll probably use, what else is this other one I have? I have Fizz. Maybe I can find a way to make that work in here. And then I need to grab another color. Probably the Aquarius. All right, let's try these. So I'm going to start with this. Oh, we're starting with the dark one on this one. Okay. Let's try this. I have no idea if this is going to work. This is really super experimenty. And we're just going to try it. All right, I'm going to try this Fizz color and see if that even shows up. It doesn't really show up, but it does change the tone of the leaf just a little bit so that it matches the other ones underneath it. So that's not too terribly bad. I like that. Gives a little bit more of a green tone instead of such blue. Okay, well that was easy, that's done. I'm gonna add a little bit of a white along the center of the leaves. All right, well now I know what I can do for these other ones then up here, I guess. All right, a few more leaves, and then I will probably be calling it a little early. I'm trying really hard to take it easy on my hands. My wrists are feeling better, thankfully, but I have not been coloring nearly as much, or if I have been doing stuff, I've definitely been doing like marker work, or the other day I was doing some stuff with distress inks. Anything that I can do to not put pressure on my wrist is what I've been doing. And then I've been reading a lot too. So, yeah, I really wanted to color. And then of course, you know, as soon as that hits, my wrist did whatever it was doing, and I couldn't, so I had to find other things to keep myself occupied, and I got sucked back into a few of my books. So that's what I've been filling my time with. I found a couple of good ones, but nothing to write home about. Not a pun not intended there, but happy accident. But yeah, some of them have been really good. Some of them have been all right. I'm reading one now that's kind of funny, but I'm not even halfway through the book yet, but I like it so far. But it's just like a little romancy book. So I think it's called Read Me or Read to Me or something like that. I can't remember, but it's pretty cute so far. It's pretty funny. I like books that have senses of humor. That always makes me happy. And the one I read before that was like super dark and like brooding and stuff. So I was like, I need something light. I need a palate cleanser here. A lot of the times I prefer the books that are like that, though, that are a little bit lighthearted and fun, more than books that are so serious and drama filled. They just, I don't know. It's just a lot. Like I'm trying to read to get away from things sometimes, you know, like that's like my stress release. So why would I want to read something that's stressful? I mean, sometimes I am definitely in the mood for it, but other times I'm just like, no, I just need something light and fluffy, please, and thank you. Just get me away from any kind of troubles and we'll just have fun. All right, let's see how this is going. Definitely need to add some shadow under here because this is overlapping this leaf. Okay. All right, we're gonna do these last couple of leaves over here. I can't remember if I already put this light layer on there, but we'll do it again, just in case. I do a little bit of this background on that elephant, how I color elephants video too, so if you're interested, I think I kind of talk a little bit about how I do that. It was really fun to do. I just used a stencil and some chalk pastel and just kind of had fun. I do really like using chalk pastels with the stencils because it makes just like this really light pattern. It's not super dark and like super in your face or anything. It's just a nice light thing. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy done. So hopefully next week I'll have lots more to talk about. I can tell you all about how my whole super busy weekend went, and it's going to be really fun because it's just going to be me and my hubby. So we're going to have 2 date nights in a row, which never happens. I've got a really cute dress to wear one of the nights. I still got to figure out what I'm going to wear the other night because, of course, nothing is fitting at the moment. Nothing. So I'm thankful that the dress still fits because it's a nice flowy little sundress. So yeah, a little more room room to grow in those ones. I'm having a little trouble gaining with weight gain right now, but I think it's all because of my thyroid issues. So I've got appointments to talk to doctors about that and figure out what the heck is going on and if they can fix it or if it's just, you know, middle-aged crap. I don't know what it is. I think it's the thyroid stuff, but I could be wrong. So just trying to figure that out. It's just super frustrating in the meantime because I'm just like, I didn't change my diet. I'm still exercising. I'm actually exercising more than I used to. And I'm still just steadily gaining. So we'll see. All right, so there's some more leaves done. Oh, I didn't add any more purple in any of them. Let's see if I can get that added in now. Oh, I can. I can just go back in and add purple wherever I want. Look at that. I like adding purple into leaves. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to do a little bit down here too, because I think it looks nice. Okay. All right, I'm done. So got some more leaves done. That's good. Just have these ones over here to do, and then I'm done with the page because that's the last little bit that needs to be done because I've already got even like all the little white dots and everything everywhere. So yeah, I think that's gonna be cute. All right, so that's it for me. I know it's a shorter video and I usually am on here for quite a bit longer in the last several of these weekend whips, but yeah, just trying to take it easy on my hand and kind of run out of things to tell you guys. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.